I think the most important thing for me as a service user that I get from the services and the care is for them to give me some hope, some agency, some opportunity, but more importantly, if they can, to help me regain it for myself. From my own personal perspective, I became very inward looking and my horizons were narrowed, and all I could focus on was the things that were going wrong in my life. A recovery-focused care helps me look at the bigger picture, helps me do things for myself and realise that, you know, this mental illness is not me, it's just part of me, and I can do other things as well as that.
It's important that we work in a recovery-focused way to support people to identify their strengths and to harness those so that they can achieve maximum meaning and purpose in their lives. So we know that mental health practitioners are very busy people, that they have large caseloads, that they have limited time with people, and we wanted to develop a tool that was brief, easy to use for both the practitioner and the person using services. The Hope Agency and Opportunity tool is a brief measure of recovery. It facilitates recovery-focused conversations, so enables service users to begin to identify their hopes, to think about the sense of control that they have over their lives, and to explore opportunities that might be available to them that they want to pursue.
The HAO is a very simple tool designed to facilitate and evaluate people's recovery. On the one hand, it can be used by clinicians and people with mental ill health to talk about and prioritise the areas that we know are important in people's recovery. On the other hand, services can use the HAO to evaluate how we're doing and where we could do better.
The measure was developed in a partnership between people that use mental health services and people that work in services. It was really important that we tested out some of the concepts with people, that we looked at the language that we used to make sure that both staff and service users would find it accessible and easy to use. I think it's a great quality of the tool that it was co-developed, and I think the development models our approaches to recovery, which are about partnership, which are about working together to achieve the best outcome.
With any measure, we need to know that it assesses what we intend it to assess and that it does so reliably. In order to test this, we asked over 100 people with serious mental ill health and over 200 people without current mental health difficulties to complete the HAO alongside a number of other tools. What we found was that the measures hung together well. Additionally, we asked people to complete the HAO at one time point and then again 2 weeks later, and found that people's scores were broadly consistent over time. What this means is that we can be confident that the HAO is a valid and reliable tool to be used in routine clinical practice and improve patient care.
The Recovery College is based in Southern Health Adult Mental Health Services, and we are part of a national initiative of recovery colleges. The aim is to raise an awareness and an understanding of recovery and self-management and to battle the stigma related to mental health. We initially wanted an outcome measure that looked at whether the Recovery College courses supported a student's recovery. We also wanted a measure that was very succinct and easy to use and to understand.
So, hi Steve.
Hi, Christy.
Today we're going to go through a questionnaire, and it's really kind of a tool just to get to know you. So my experience of using the Hope Agency Opportunity Questionnaire is mainly when I'm working one-to-one with people, so I might use it as part of an initial engagement sort of session and also ongoing throughout their care as well. So it's really useful just in terms of getting to know people, getting to know what's important to them, what they might like to work on, their goals. And it's really simple as well. It just breaks it down into those 4 areas of recovery.
The Hope Agency and Opportunity tool makes a good outcome measure. It's helped our practitioners and service users track their own progress towards recovery. And at a different level entirely, it's helped us evaluate how well teams offer recovery-orientated services. From a commissioning perspective, using the Hope Agency and Opportunity tool has been really productive. It's helped us assess the quality of mental health services from the perspective of people with lived experience, and that's a real drive in terms of commissioning.
What I like about this particular questionnaire compared with many others I've done is is the fact that I own it, it's mine. If I've got something like this that I am working with myself, I keep it, I own it, it's mine, I then become invested in my own outcomes. And they're meaningful to me. They're talking about things that I am trying to achieve in my everyday life.
Our hope is that this tool will support recovery-focused perspectives, both for staff working in mental health settings and also for people experiencing mental health difficulties.